3, 2, 1. Alrighty, so we're gonna give it a second to let it register that we are live. Wow, it says 37 seconds live, even though it's been live for like a millisecond, so I don't know how the fuck that's possible. So I'll go ahead and do the intro, then you can start while I share everything around. So welcome to another episode of Tap 3 to Counter. This is episode 8, and we're going to go over our top 3 favorite commanders each, and we'll do it in a wheel. My name's Chris.
Josh.
I'm Trey.
And without further ado, Josh, lead us off.
So my first favorite, I'm going to have to say one of the first decks I actually built was Ishin. Two Heavens is 1. Mardu, 3/4. If a creature attacking causes a trigger ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So, I mean, if you don't know this commander already, well, welcome to double attack triggers. And does it get crazy?
I fucking hate that card so much, I'm not gonna lie. You can see the disdain wash over my face when you play it, and then I can see your disdain when I immediately remove it.
It's such a hard target.
The second it hits the board, I'm like, Path Exile.
That's why like when I like after playing it a few times, I realized like, oh my gosh, he's such a hard target. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna play him more like an enchantment and only bring him out when I absolutely need to.
Yeah, right before you need the 1,000-year storm, you'll go ahead and get the 1,000-year storm.
Because I mean, who doesn't want double Atali triggers?
I mean, the people that you're Atali triggering probably don't want it.
Well, maybe, I guess.
Oh god, I still have flashbacks from when you were trying to make Samurai Tribal work. Fucking, we both built Samurai Tribal, and I gave up on it like 2 weeks into that motherfucker. Man, you gave it like 6 months.
Dude, I swear, like 3 months on that deck, and you know what? Like, I gave it my best shot, but the attacking alone just wasn't working.
Dude, he tried. I'm very proud of the diligence. I
was very determined.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Stubbornness. Of
yeah, well, because Ishin was tribal samurais. We both had tribal Ishin decks. And I was 2 weeks in, I got my ass kicked like fucking 4 times, and I'm just like, I'm done with this stupidity.
But so now it's just attack trigger?
He modified into something that actually fucking works.
Oh, dude! It's got a good win rate.
It does actually.
Even in full on pods, man.
You're probably 65%.
Yeah, at least. Freaking. The last pod I played him in was our 6 pod.
6 pod.
Yeah, and I pulled that off.
I don't want to hear it. I was fucking stuck on blue the entire game. I had Mana Crypt and everything. Thanks, Healy. I had Mana Crypt and everything popping off. And I'm just like, yeah, I got 13 mana on turn 2. And I never drew a blue.
You couldn't do a damn thing with
Not a damn thing. Fucking bullshit.
Oh, man. Trey got 8 poison counters that game?
Everyone did. What do you mean?
No, you're the only one who had 8. Everybody else had like 5 or 6.
I got targeted on that part, yeah.
Oh gosh, Krakens tried to kill you and couldn't do it.
Judge is targeting.
Then I domed it for 16.
Feel targeted.
Right.
Ishin double triggers is like an immediate target.
Bunger B. Lunger is in the chat.
Bunger.
Oh, it deletes his things again still. You gotta make a real Facebook, dude. I'll never forget I've had my Ishin since that deck, and I finally put it in a deck like a month ago.
Which one?
I mean, come on. It's the only attack trigger deck I have.
Was it Kalia?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Mardu.
Mardu.
Bungerby Lungers just put in chat, bro, I'm getting censored, and then it censored him. It has nothing to do with me, bro. Anyway.
Oh, that's so funny. Two of the not two of the synergies, but one of the synergies for Ishin is one of your commanders.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing. I have actually never gotten my Ishin on the board yet, which is crazy.
That's funny.
But yeah, Ishin's definitely a good first pick, buddy. I guess we'll go into mine. Shieldred the Apocalypse. Everybody hates it. So I posted a post this past week on how Elish Norn can kiss my ass. That Shieldred is mommy. And Elish Norn can be like ugly auntie. You can take that, Trey. I got that for you. Anyway, it reads for 2 colorless, 2 black pips. We have a death touch. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. It is very, 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 very simple. You pull card out of deck, you gain life. They pull card out of deck, they lose life. There's some stupid easy combos with this. You can like peer into the abyss and kill somebody. You can make people wheel their hands over and over. I have a thing where I like to wheel in there. So like Dark Deal, and I'll wheel your hand. You lose you draw 7 cards. You're losing how much? 14 life.
14, yeah.
But it's stupid broken. Anyone who says that this card's not broken is fucking nuts. Like,
and like to survive in a game, you have to draw. Like there's
Hector.
No way around it. There's no way around it. Yeah. Try using Greater Good against a Shieldred deck. Good luck. You might as well just never do it.
Dude, mine stalled, and all I did was really play Shieldred, and I still did 27 damage in that game. Like, doing nothing, basically. But
yeah, that's a commander you can just literally put out there and let it sit, and it'll plink you the entire game. You don't even have to do anything else. It'll just
especially if you can like Undying Malice it, or like something that'll yo-yo it back from the graveyard when it inevitably gets popped.
Yeah.
Like,
Just keep it alive. I mean, you can because everybody else in that pod is going to scramble to get
rid of that. Yeah.
Is going to scramble to get a removal to get it off the field so you can draw without taking damage.
Yeah.
But if you just keep it out and keep it alive, I mean, there's not much you can do.
Well, plus you can stack it with Underworld Dreams and like, what is it, Fate Unraveler? So then instead of taking 2 damage a draw, you're taking 4 damage a draw, which is death. Just, throwing that out there. I mean, there's just so many combos with it. It's a ridiculously broken card. It's my mono black commander as well. So
it is.
Yeah, I mean that is such a good mono black commander. That deck runs so smooth.
It's stalled, of course, playing with fucking Hector.
It's so, but the concept is so easy. I mean, and you already had the basis of Draw Doom ready to go, but when you changed it from Esper?
Yeah.
From Esper to mono black, I mean that thing just took off.
The life gain part of it was a crunch.
Oh my gosh!
Honestly, not of Shieldred, the life part game of my Esper deck.
Esper, right? Yeah.
Honestly, it didn't need to be there.
No,
it's Shieldred has it built in, but like as far as the synergies of the deck, I didn't need those life gain related win cons, and it kind of diluted the draw damage, which,
right.
It was what
it
was.
You with Shieldred the way it is, you want to draw, so you're gaining life off of your draw and running the normal, our basics, our setup of draw, ramp, removal, you have draw in your deck, so you're gonna draw, you're gonna gain life, makes you survive a little bit longer, and then you're drawing into your hey, I'm gonna force my opponents to draw.
I love wheeling. I'm getting really into the wheeling thing. Like that just makes me happy. Because then anything you were planning to do is fucked.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like.
Oh, you just tutored. Great. I have a wheel in my hand. Just wait for it.
Oh,
Hold
God.
here. Watch
Remember you
the
do that to me.
Yeah, he was like,
It's-
I did it whenever they both had winning. Him and Christian, Hector's and Christian had winning hands. And I randomly wheeled and wheeled both their winning hands away.
I was gonna win.
Yeah, discard.
Yeah, get wrecked, nerd.
Oh
It
man.
was in my Atraxa deck too.
It was.
Oh god. Anyway, so we got you up next, Trey. What's your first entry?
Well, speaking of making your friends hate you and draw, my first commander's Nekizar.
So how does that read?
So he's 5 mana, two colorless, blue, black, red. At the beginning of each player's draw step, they draw an additional card.
Yay!
Whenever an opponent draws a card, Nekizar deals 1 damage to that player.
Boo.
So-
That's good.
You're taking 2 damage just by himself for your draw.
Oh wow. That's right there.
Yeah.
And he's a 2/4, so he's kind of a blocker as well.
Never seen a player. Okay.
Yeah. That the card, honestly, there's some builds for that deck that are like crazy broken.
Yeah,
Like,
and I just built
Yeah.
a list for it, actually.
Actually, yeah, adding the other 2 colors in there, you could have some crazy synergies with that, just creating massive amounts of draw for your opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could literally just throw out enchantments for that and be like, hey, you know what? Everybody's getting like 5 draws a turn.
Hey, not bad.
you
Yeah.
can also meme on your way down too with like Wheel of Misfortune and stuff.
I
Yeah.
have a couple wheels in the list, too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say and there's more wheels in red than there is in mono black.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and
Dark Deal is like one of like 2, I think, in black.
yeah, since you're going to make your opponents draw so much, there's also stuff that what says whenever an opponent discards a card, they take damage as well. And since they'll be drawing so much, they may not have maximum hand size, so just discard all those
Throwing
cards.
shit in the bin also sucks.
Oh,
Drop a Buka randomly and fucking melt their graveyard.
yeah.
There's another card that I'm surprised you didn't point out with Shieldred, but one of my favorite cards is Peer into the Abyss.
I did say that. I said
Yep.
you
Oh, you
could
did?
hear somebody, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here's
Yeah.
somebody. Oh, the new Domnuses would be like the red one for the Soulfim. That would be
The
great for
Soulfim.
that. Underworld Dreams fits.
Underworld Dreams
Yeah.
goes in all of them. Anything draw related that's got black.
Draw
gets one.
related. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
I got-
Peer makes you lose half, and then with Underworld Dreams, you lose like
Yep.
30 more. So unless you're
Yeah,
with
like-
Loro and at like 80 life.
I got Soulfim and Torbran on my deck list, so
So plus
Nice.
2 damage and then double.
yeah.
What about what is this? Whispering Madness? That's a cipher card. Woo!
Ugh.
We want to talk about that card.
Bro, man. I've gotten really into the cipher cards lately.
Yeah,
I find them really
I
interesting.
fucking hate Cypher, dude.
Dude, I found we're getting a little off topic, but real quick, I found a Cypher Infinite with Najila, which I've never seen on any of the like recommended infinites for her. So I found that pretty cool. Homebrew.
Like,
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, man. Oh. Draw Doom. Just
Dude,
draw
it's
Doom.
become a plague. I made that first Quasar deck, and then it's just like
Oh.
spread like herpes.
You know, honestly, if either of you end up coordinating this at the same time, if you play Nekuzar and Shieldred at the same time, honestly, I'm just gonna pull.
Well, yeah,
Like,
because you're gonna
I
take 4 damage
turn-
on your. No, wait.
No.
It's gonna be 2 and 2. So for the 2 draws, and then 2 more, so 6 damage at your opening draw.
Got it. Here we go. Blind. We'll have to do a blind commander. So everybody covers up their commander, and you don't reveal it until everybody's ready to go and has their first hand. And everybody goes, okay, 1, 2, 3, and we flip. I flip Elsha, and you guys flip those two. I'm done.
Well, yeah,
I can infinite draw. Great, I can kill myself.
Yeah, because the dividing top infinite.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh god.
We need to do that, Chris.
My
team up.
the ultimate.
Everybody just quits.
Yeah.
I don't even want to play this game anymore. I'm going home.
I take how much damage because both of your commanders are on the field?
You take 6.
Ah,
You
got
took
it.
6 just from drawing.
6 just from
Yeah,
one
like your
draw.
your turn started and
Or-
you took 6
No,
damage.
yeah, just from start. Just from draw start. Oh my gosh.
Oh god. Anyway, so
Oh, a freaking tag team, or what is it? The two-headed dragon? Or
Yeah.
two-headed
Jay
giant?
Garcia says if I'm playing Shieldred and
Okay.
Trey plays Nekisar, he's rebuilding and playing Kroxa. I don't know who that
Ugh.
is.
Kroxa.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to spell that.
Kroxa. Kroxa.
Kroxa.
Oh, the Titan's hungering death. Why did I forget that? So when it enters the
Theros
battlefield,
beyond
sacrifice
death,
it
okay.
unless it escaped. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, each opponent discards a card. Then each opponent who didn't discard a non-land card this way loses 3 life. Escape. Exile 5 cards from your graveyard. Jesus Christ.
Whenever it attacks, each opponent discards a card. Then each opponent who didn't discard a card.
Who didn't
Or
discard a
discard
non-land card loses 3 life. Fuck this.
Wow.
I don't like this.
And dude, ow. Wow.
Yeah, honestly,
so-
that's the most toxic pod ever. It doesn't matter what the
Bro,
fourth person is playing.
nobody's gonna have you won't have a hand, and you draw, and you die, and then you won't have a hand, and then you draw and die. That's a terrible cycle.
Self-hate.
Okay, so if I see those 3 in a pod,
It gets nasty with Chainer. Jesus Christ.
I just leave. I just get pack all my stuff and just leave the store.
Oh, this Chainer's gonna recur all the stuff you're throwing in the bin. Bro, I hate it here.
Oof.
Oh god, that would be pain. Could you imagine how unfun that pod would be?
Oh, could you imagine somebody playing which one was it? Is it Tovolar?
The werewolf?
No, not Tovolar. Shoot. Man, brain fart. No, Turgrid.
Oh.
Kroxa feeds Turgrid.
What a toxic 4-pod. Turgrid, Kroxa,
Croak.
Nekisar, and
Shieldred.
Shieldred. I don't want to fucking play that game.
I don't think anybody wants to play that game.
Oh god, it makes me fucking bleh.
But
We have to have like a rule added on here where we can't play that many fucked up commanders in one pod. Oh god.
Oh no.
Okay, so let's go into Josh's next person after
Josh-
that fucking
Josh is dying. Oh well, that's about that. Feeding off of that and killing myself. I mean, one of my next favorite commander is Elsha of the Infinite.
The Infinite killed yourself.
The Infinite to just kill myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like if I play Elsha and if I pick Elsha and you like counter pick me and you're like, hey, what are you playing? Oh, I'm gonna play Elsha. Oh,
Shieldred.
Shieldred. No.
Oh god.
Oh
Henry.
my gosh. Oh jeez. I mean, honestly, like any black deck that is going to have the possibility of having Underworld Dreams is a direct counter to Elsha's Infinite.
Everybody we play with.
Yeah, everybody who loves to draw their decks.
Hector.
Man, but I love her so much just because the amount of possibilities that you have to go infinite or play a crap ton of really cheap spells and buffer and swing for a mass amount of damage. There's just so many different combos with her. I just love her ability to just do and then pop off.
I don't love the ability to punch me in the face with 20 commander damage pretty easily, but whatever.
No.
Who's counting?
Who's
You
counting?
get that divining top infinite rolling, and he's a 700. Fucking, I'm gonna punch you in the dick for 700. Thanks.
It's really interesting. Like, there's some really interesting combos. Like, you can storm with her. You can, do the divining top, and
Grape
pump
shot.
her up real big, or grape shot, or you can swords to plowshare her and get a bunch of life off of it. Oh, you're gonna target her and destroy her before I swing in combat? Oh, I'll just kill her and get a shit ton of life off of it.
You could also not hit me with it.
Maybe not you. Okay.
Aww.
Aw.
Nah, I've been punched in the face by Elsha plenty of times.
Yeah, and if I have the familiar out,
You know what's crazy is one. You talking about the Foundry Inspector?
no, the little familiar that if I basically allows me to hit everybody.
Oh yeah, the
Kedis.
one, anytime you deal damage to one person, you deal it to everybody.
Yeah, Kedis, Ember Claw familiar, one colorless, one red pip. Whenever a commander you control deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent. He's also a partner, and he's a 1/1 little familiar guy.
So you know what you do.
That card just cracks me up.
There is one card that defeats that deck. Croson's Grip.
Sounds good.
Fuck your divining top.
That's why there's actually
It's
there's a lot of recursion in there just to make sure Divining Tap is not exile.
Nah, fuck that. I'm a
Oh, man.
Croson's Grip on main phase 1. Play mana for turn. Bookabog. Bye, bitch.
Oh, I didn't go over Elisha the Infinite.
How it read,
actually read her. Yeah.
Yeah, I
so
tried
she-
to say it, but it was like,
Elisha of the Infinite. 2 colorless. And what is red, white, blue?
just
This guy.
Just die. Yep. Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast non-creature spells from the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, you may cast it as though it had flashed. And she's a 3/3. So you're casting off the top of your deck, but not only are you casting from the top of your deck, you're casting as flash.
It's
Gross.
No.
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 Or in Adam's words, banned.
I'm gonna ossification it.
I thought you might stifle it because that's your new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no,
stifle.
I save stifle for when you're actually doing something, but if I ossify it, it's not gonna move.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't know what else to say about that one. You infinite 40 fucking ways, and then you punch him in the dick. That's the whole deck. Dick punch.
Dick punch.
Like that YouTube.
There's
video,
only-
"Who's just dick?"
Really she's got a little bit of everything. You got that flash off the top of your deck, which makes it and the prowess, it makes it really hard to stop the divining top.
Mhm.
So that was
There's
my
only-
next
Only
favorite.
one better Jeskai commander,
His
and
name
that's
is
the wall.
Panharmonicon.
It's the wall.
That's the wall.
Or yeah, Pramicon. Why did I say Panharmonicon? Jesus Christ.
It's the
Pramicon.
wall.
The wall. Hey, it fucking killed you, Josh.
No, he made everybody else kill me.
With
Yeah.
the wall. The wall is why they did it. They had to kill through you to get to it.
The wall didn't kill me.
The wall's effect contributed to your doom. Um,
Only because I was sitting in the wrong spot. I shouldn't have sat there.
yeah, note to yourself, next time, don't sit diagonally across from Hector or in the same pod.
Yeah, sit close.
Okay, so my second commander is Kalia of the Vast. Pretty much everybody knows what that Mardu beauty does. Mardu. It's a flying. Or it's a one colorless and then red, white, black. For a flying, whenever Kalia of the Vast attacks an opponent, you may put an angel, demon, or dragon card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking that opponent. There is a literal shit ton of cards to go with this because it's 3 of the strongest tribes in the game. Angels, demons, and dragons, and she cheats them in, which helps with the fact that they're expensive as fuck. So, like, honestly, it's one of my favorite decks. It can be shut down pretty easily if you can keep Kalia off the board, obviously. Because Mardu doesn't ramp like crazy in comparison to like Simic, so you're not going to see the mana to get more than one dragon out or one demon out at a time naturally.
Yeah.
So Kalia is a key component of that deck, but it's super fun, honestly. And if you can protect her to get her into the first swing, then you're gonna be really getting value. Like first flip Brain Stealer Dragon or something. Yeah, that's all there really is for me to say about her. You guys?
Oh yeah, the fact that you can like that one angel, that you kept bringing out. Oh my gosh.
Which one?
It's a long list.
I mean, yeah.
It was so easy, and it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah, I have like 6 creatures on the board, by the way.
Yeah, it was one of the ones. It had lifelink, and we couldn't get rid of it. It just kept gaining life, and it was like, oh my gosh, come on.
Oh yeah, and then the authority of consoles. So every time you guys played a creature, it came in tapped, and I gained life. It was like a soft lock to the game because every time I'd take a little bit of damage, I'd gain it back.
We really couldn't do anything, and then
so perfect.
every time he went to attack, here comes more. Here comes. The only thing that your deck did not do that entire game was draw,
which I fixed. It is fixed. Although it can't handle 50 removal, you assholes.
Well, that's perfect.
That's
perfect to play into Shieldred because you're not drawing.
Dude, Sunday felt like a 3v1 like the entire fucking time.
Oh man.
I literally was a lightning rod for all of you fucks removal. Hector was like, no, and then you were like, no, and fucking Jaden's like, no, and I'm like, cool, I guess I'm just not doing things.
Yeah, I mean, her cheating in a Dracuseth is just absolutely devastating.
Yeah, that is a good, astute observation. Plus, Master of Cruelty, if you can get that bitch to go, if it hits unblocked, your life total goes to 1.
And then Kalia hits.
And then Kalia hits and you die.
Do you? I'm sure you have this, but like an ancient brass dragon.
I mean, it goes in the deck.
I have one. It's just not in there yet.
It's not in there. Oh man,
no.
Yeah.
I mean, because I'm having trouble finding room for shit. Plus, mine leans angel.
I get that because
I built Fraxes and hers leans demon. Mine leans angel. And you're good, Jay. Jaden. I'm just talking shit. But it was a brutal fucking game on Sunday, buddy. I took some more removal in that one day than I took in a month.
Oh man.
Fuck, dude. He's like, Chris played his commander. Doesn't matter what deck it is. It's gone now.
Yeah, there's so many good cards that go in that deck that just immediately just devastate the entire board.
It's 3 of the strongest tribes. Like, dragons are fucking broken. They're just expensive, which she fixes. Angels are just expensive, but fucking broken.
Strong.
Yeah, and then she fixes that, and demons the same thing. It's 3 tribes that the only thing that holds them back is how much they cost.
Yeah.
Like, she's God, man. If I was willing to spend like mad money on this, like, because right now it's only like a $400 or $500 deck. It could be fucking disgusting.
I mean, honestly,
every game.
the best way that I'd say the best way to freaking be able to just keep her on the field, well, besides protection, because obviously you can't counter, so you gotta utilize all that white for protection. Like having like a massive stockpile of treasure tokens to be able to pay for her cost to keep her out if she does go.
Yeah. Well, I do have stuff like Ghost Away and Tefiris, and then I could just discard my whole hand and counter your stuff with an artifact.
Okay.
No,
I'm
Bruce.
kidding. I was talking shit. That was a joke. I don't have
Yeah.
that in there. I'm not discarding my hand.
Forest
Calling a runs
Charm
off my
to
hand.
make her indestructible for a turn, stuff like that, you know.
Dude, Jaden just said in chat that Peer into the Abyss Shieldred combo onto Hector was hilarious, though.
That was what, like turn 4, turn 3?
Yeah, I killed him on turn like 3 or 4. I couldn't pass it up, dude. I was like, oh shit, he's tapped out. I can do this. Dark Ritual.
You never, yeah. You don't pass stuff up like that. You gotta get it out.
Dude, that was the only play I played that entire game. Shieldred stalled 3 times in a row. I still did like fucking 40 and 20 and 20 damage.
Oh man.
But anyway, that's Kalia. She's fucking broken.
Yeah.
So
Funny enough,
what do you got?
both
Trey?
Mardu commanders are big targets.
Mardu. Everything's a target. We all play. Everything we play now is a fucking target. When was the last time you saw a commander? You thought, not worried about that.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, that just hit the field? Nah, that can stay.
No, it's okay. You can just keep it. Commanders aren't relevant in Commander. Fuck that.
No, it's fine.
Does it have titties? It can stay.
Oh, well. None of my commanders have that. That's probably why.
He's like, mine's a jelly bean.
Yeah, mine's a jelly bean.
Is that the one you're doing next?
No. I have time for one more, and then I gotta go. But
I think we're gonna stop at 2 anyway because the video's running kind of long.
all right. So my second one is Animar, Soul of Elements.
Weak. No, I'm just kidding.
Aw, you had an Animar deck. I don't want to hear it.
We all have.
Yeah, that's funny. So he's a 1/1.
Commander.
So he's a 1/1. Very simple. Green, blue, and red. Protect him from white and black.
That's
Whenever
the
you
part.
cast a creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Animar. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each +1/+1 counter on Animar.
I hate Animar so much. That white and black part. That's the only part. Like if you didn't have that, I wouldn't care at all.
Yeah, so I had an Animar deck. Wasn't too crazy good. It was just big stompy creatures, which is all you need. I had an Eldrazi in the deck. I would always cast for 0, so...
He just randomly tosses Eldrazi in like a deck. Like he's like, oh, and I draw and play Ulamog.
Yay.
Fucking why? Like
Because it's a meme card. It
it's
has
a
to go in the
Annihilator
deck.
4, bro.
No, it wasn't an Annihilator one. It was one that takes someone's turn.
That's worse.
So, yeah, Animar basically just... and actually, for dragons, he cheaps in dragons too. I've seen dragon decks with him.
Oh yeah, because you just build them up and the dragons cost like nothing.
Yeah, they cost whatever the color mana
Yeah, the
still
pips.
is. And the usual strategies people do with him is morph, because apparently morph is like a lot. I think you can do like all of them for like 0 or something like that.
Well, Morph also doesn't use the stack, which is cool.
Yeah, so he gets around that. I did just basically a creature tribal, just get as many creatures out and swing.
Well, Josh and I both have done Cascade, although Josh is the only one that stayed true to it.
Yeah, you did Cascade. I mean, that's another thing that you can do with that, because you drop like a 7/7, you're gonna Cascade for something big.
Yeah, mine's like a cascade. Like I cascade off of my other cascades, so
Yeah.
I'm getting like sometimes 2 or 3 cascades off of one trigger,
Yes.
and then because cascade is on cast, if any of those were creatures, Animar's pumping up, which means then I get to play something else for even cheaper out of my hand.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna stop.
cascade again.
Because Cascade is cost, so it counts.
Yeah.
And you can get him out so early too. It's scary.
Yeah, he's one of the commanders. that I do have that I play that I try to get him out as soon as possible. He's
Yeah,
not
you can
like,
get him out like turn 2.
yeah,
You don't want to miss those
Come on.
fucking creatures and miss the counters.
yeah.
Yeah, and with all the mana dorks you could put in this just to start getting some counters in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then there's there's a couple, but the infinite I had with him was Ancestral Statue. 4 colorless. When an Ancestral Statue enters the battlefield, return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand. So if you have 4 counters on Animorph, you can just continuously cast that creature over and over.
Yeah, so you basically infinite, like, Animar gets infinite counters.
Yeah, and you make him like Rogue's Passage unblockable, it's over. Someone's dead.
Stop telling Josh things to put in the Cascade. No.
Oh. But what was that card?
Fuck you.
I'll meet you on the side, Josh. Don't worry.
You're breaking up. I get here.
Yeah, no.
There it is. I found it. It's okay.
Animorph's a fun commander. I think he was my 5th commander I built, so he was a pretty early deck for me. But he's not like he's somewhat good for beginners because he's not like
It's pretty straightforward, yeah.
he's not combo based like
You play
Elsha.
a thing, you get a thing.
Yeah, like Elsha is for more of someone who's been playing for a bit.
Oh
Like-
yeah, yeah. I wouldn't recommend like somebody playing spell slingers or
Yeah,
combo decks like right off the bat, kind of, because there's so many different ways you can piece things together for the win. Yeah. Like spell slingers, you could have like 5, or like you could have a full hand and not know how to piece them together properly to pull off a win out of nowhere.
Even though it's
Animar is just a very simple but still strong commander.
Yes, very strong.
Like there is ways around him. Because board wipes he still gets hurt by board wipes. Because its protection's targeting, so you can still hit him with like Blasphemous Act or something.
Remember, Josh? Debt.
Oh man.
Damage, equip. Shit, I forgot what the B was in Target. What the fuck is the B?
Debt.
Yeah. It's damage, equipment, enchantment, something in Target.
I don't remember now. MTG.
Yeah. I also know another card that I put in my Animar deck was Rhythm of the Wild, which is a red and green enchantment where your creature spells can't be countered. Actually, it's just general creature spells. Yeah, no. Your creature spells can't be countered, and then your non-token creatures have Riot when they enter.
Yeah.
And
There we go. Block.
since you're going to be...
Oh.
Yeah, so it's debt, damage, enchantments, equipment, blocking, and targeting is what's covered from protection. So board wipes, not so much.
Yeah, board wipes still hurt him, but I feel like if you're just swarming with creatures on one turn, I feel like it might be already be over.
Plus, there are cards for moving counters around.
Ozlift.
Yeah, you can capture the counters and then just recast them and put them back on him.
Yeah, and then there's... Sadly, Flicker would hurt him on that, though, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, flicker bad. We don't want to flicker that. By the way, Jaden said fun stompy cascade commander is a Luna. Apex of Wishes.
Oh.
Mutate.
The Mutate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll know this one too, Chris, but Maelstrom Wanderer is always a good choice too.
That was mine. I started with Animar, but I switched it to Maelstrom. Just because that double cascade, man, it's worth the 7 mana.
And gives them all haste, all your creatures, so.
Yep. So you basically, your commander, you have haste at all times.
There's only 3
Defense also...
commanders. Those are 2 of them, and then the one where you play a land on Cascade. Whatever, I forget what it's called.
Averna?
Yeah, Averna.
I mean, Maelstrom Wanderers. Yeah, I mean, there's also he's not Cascade, but like another Tamir commander you can do is always Exurus, the Riving Storm, the snake one.
Snag.
Snag.
Opponents draws, you make snakes.
I love snakes.
So does Jaden. He has a snake.
I know. I remember. I've seen some stupid counters from some people in our group though, because all he was doing was making like 3 or 4 snakes. It wasn't like he was going infinite with the snakes. It was like a regular turn, and then they just like popped it for no reason.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta wait until he actually gets the infinite ready.
I've seen it. Actually, we got stuck in a loop, which, fun fact, turns out playing a move that permanent locks the game is not an illegal move, and you can do it. It causes a tie.
Yeah, you can do it. It's I think it's just frowned
Right, but
upon.
we were explained by a judge, who will remain nameless, that you can't do an action that is illegal that would permanent lock the game so you just can't do it, which is wrong.
Yeah,
you can do it. It's just the game ends in a tie.
Yeah,
Right. So basically, if you have like infinite turns, but
you can't win.
Yeah,
you can't win. Yeah, you can basically just stall out the game.
Just tie.
Yeah, you don't lose, but you don't win, which is losing.
I mean, you can win in your mind, but you don't win actually.
Not winning is losing, even if you didn't officially lose.
Because there's I don't remember the exact combo, but I know there's an infinite turn combo, that you basically just put the card back on top of your deck that gives you another turn, and basically it just constantly cycles like that, which means you're drawing the same card every turn, which doesn't get you any extra draw, so you don't finish. You can't lose by drawing through your deck, so you just stall out.
Yeah, you'd have to get like Laboratory Maniac, where if you would draw with no library, you win, something like that.
Right. That'd be for a win. I was just coming up with an example of
because
a way that you could stall out the game and cause a draw, but not basically not lose. Yeah,
would be pretty funny though.
Honestly, I liked the non-illegal move thing because it means you have to win or lose.
Yeah,
but the rules are the rules, so
Yeah.
And
nothing you can do.
Jaden said spore mound plus life and limb causes a tie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stupid one too. Just worked.
Yeah. Dude, I'd rather be the loser than tie.
Yeah, because I mean, then it feels like a waste of time.
Yeah, it's like where you almost nutted and just didn't get there.
Like, why it's like that would suck because I know I was gonna win. I actually had an Ishin deck for a while, and I was about to win, but then Chris top decks a board wipe that destroys only my side of the board.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about when I played my Rilsa deck?
In Garruk's Awake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
but to be fair, I was winning the entire game. You turned it at the end, and then I in Garruk's Wake to you. I deserved to win that game.
No, I deserved because I turned it around.
You turned it around for one turn. You took board control for a turn.
No, you suck it.
You suck it.
I'm gonna suck it. Oh God.
Should have had it to fairies. Just saying.
I didn't have a budget at the time.
I was also in Rilsa, so there was a good chance I had a counter spell in hand.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Teferi's.
I mean, yeah, but in Garruk's Wake, I mean, man, if you're spending that much mana on that.
Oh, it was very late game. I had like 17 mana on the field, dude.
Oh, that's very late.
Yeah.
It was like turn 12, I'm pretty sure.
To be fair, it was like a 2v1. You and Christian were both like, Christian was super new, and then you were still and you were still mildly new.
And you were playing you were playing a deck you were comfortable with, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I was playing Rilsa, which is a budget deck. It was $76. It was
you also
barely above precon.
You like the inside out of your deck while.
Oh yeah, that was 100% homebrew.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Damn.
Got him. That was satisfying. He was so fucking mad.
You guys want to throw out your third one real quick, and then we'll just
Yeah.
All right. Sure. Rapid fire. Go, Josh.
All right. So my third one, Yuriko. If you want to just look her up, she's one of the top commanders on the list.
It won't be hard to find.
It won't be hard to find.
She's top in CDH as well.
Yeah, Yuriko, the Tiger Shadow. I'm not even gonna read it. I just wanted to throw that out because I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it right now. So we're cool.
Yeah.
He's just really good.
Fucking mine is Myrel, the mono white.
Another really good one.
Yes, it is. I'm not gonna read it, but you should look it up because it's fucking dope. It's also $17. And Trey, what's your last one? Rapid fire. Let's go.
4-color Omnath, Locus of Creation.
Oh, the bad one. No, I'm just
I like that one. I like it.
I like all the
I'll give-
Omnaths.
Yeah.
I honestly like the mono green one the best though, because I'm a piece of shit.
Dude, that thing is just gross.
He enters, draws a card, couple lands fall stuff. All
Yeah.
of a sudden, I have 25 lands. All good.
Just crazy landfall triggers that you get off of him. It's just like,
I mean, it's not like I got a green sleeves in the deck now, so it's fine.
You're welcome.
I'll just play lands the entire game and still win.
You know
I
what's
won.
crazy is I pulled that green sleeves.
Ooh. Yeah, green sleeves is expensive.
I just don't like it. I played it as a commander and it just didn't feel right.
Yeah, Hector likes it. I mean, he just
Me too.
rebuilt it, so too.
Yeah, I'm thinking about moving my mono red into Jessica.
Ooh.
Thrice. Jessica Thrice Reborn. Or
Oh wow, yeah.
the 2 colorless, 1 red, fucking Planeswalker commander.
Planeswalker Commander. Dude,
Huh.
it's gross. I mean,
It's
that's
CEDH.
Oh, this
EDH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't this usually partner with like the bird?
Well, the deck will have to be redesigned a little bit, but
Yeah,
whatever.
well-
What am I doing? Fucking-
Well,
Ooh.
are you doing mono red?
Yeah, Torbrand.
No, like with Jessica.
I'm gonna switch Torbrand out and put Jessica in.
Oh, so you're,
Yeah.
you're keeping it.
Yeah,
still
Torbrand
red.
will become in the 99, but it's not gonna be the commander anymore.
Yeah, because I know she's usually partnered with like the bird or I think.
You don't need a partner. You can do her as mono red.
No, you could. Oh, she goes with Ishai. That's who it was.
Is she even partner?
Yeah, she's a partner.
Was it
Yeah,
Thrice
she goes
Reborn?
with- Yeah, she goes with Ishai. Usually. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a counter on him. It's,
I
it's
like
stupid.
it. Plus, however many times you cast it is how many loyalty.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
copies.
You can find a cool way to cheat it in.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think.
Oh yeah, she is partner.
Well, you could partner with something green and then get that return card or return to road or whatever that puts the commander in your hand.
Yeah. Or
And
command
then-
beacon.
Yeah, and then just recur that a bunch of times. Fucking
Yeah.
move her to your hand, use her, get her killed. Move her to your hand, use her, get her killed. Move her to your hand, use her, get her killed. And then
And that's
she'll come in with like
technically,
fucking
yeah.
40.
Yeah, well, actually, if you put her in her hand, I don't think you get the trigger for that because
Oh
it
wait,
says each time.
yeah,
yeah,
from the
it's from
command
a command
zone.
zone.
You're right.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't get the hand thing.
Well, I need to still look her up. I'm
Yeah.
I just
Thinking
wanna-
about it?
Yeah, no, it's basically. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna do is go Jessica Thrice Reborn.
Yes,
Yeah, you've been getting into the planeswalkers lately.
Dude, my Super Friends deck popped off today.
yeah, it did.
Popped off. Popped off. And it wasn't the infinite turns, infinite krakens that got with you guys. It was I did have the
big
Kraken
old-
emblem, but it was a Lord Windgrace / Garuk / there was one other planeswalker, but
Something.
it was a good game.
I mean,
Anywho,
she's a cool one. I think there's only like 2 planeswalkers that are both commanders and partners.
Yeah, Rowan, Kenrith.
yeah,
oh,
the
then-
brother and sister combo.
So,
Yeah.
so
Blue
4
and red.
technically.
Rowan,
So
Kenrith is another one. So
And then to fetch that, however you pronounce his name, mono black one.
Yeah, I've got.
I was looking at mono red. I wanted to see which ones, like if you wanted to partner Jessica with something,
Right.
keep it mono red. There's quite a few.
And Rogue.
Yeah, there's quite a few mono red partners. You could
It's a
easily
new
just
rule.
throw
Every
something else
commander
in
is
there.
partner now.
I mean,
Yeah. Dude, I want to do it, man.
Nobody else does apparently.
I do. That'd be cool.
Apparently, everybody was very upset at the prospect of doing that. So,
I'm just very scared of what would be paired.
I mean, there's no telling.
I mean, think about it, but what's the next one? Planeswalker. All planeswalkers are
Well, no, it's
commander.
going to be Oathkeeper.
Yeah,
Which
that's
it is
isn't that-
planeswalkers, but it's also there's other rules.
Oathkeeper?
Okay,
Yeah, or Oathbreaker. Sorry,
Oathbreaker.
What's that one?
it's the fucking.
Yeah, Oathbreaker.
I don't know all the rules. It's fucking. It's one of those specialty versions of Commander.
Yeah, so what? All planeswalkers are commanders?
Single format.
You can
okay,
only use planeswalkers as commanders. I'm pretty sure.
What planeswalker do I want to do?
I mean, there's a shitload of them. You're gonna use Lord Windgrace?
No, that's you would do that.
I do not. It is in my Super Friends deck.
Well, you want the Lord
Oh
Windgrace.
no! Oathbreaker. Okay, so rather than choosing legendary creature as a commander, players select a planeswalker as their Oathbreaker. And there's an instant or sorcery as the Oathbreaker's signature spell.
Yes, sir. Crackle with power, baby. I'm gonna choose Jessica, and I'm gonna choose Crackle. You're welcome. I forgot about that, but I did know that.
Ooh, actually, I think I'll do Teferi who slows the sunset. He's a pretty cool.
This is not commander, by the way. This is like
Well, it's a 64 map, but it's a single 10. So it's basically
Yeah.
Commander with less cards. It's Brawl.
it's brawl. Got
Obviously, we
it.
just changed the rules a bit.
Yeah, and it's not 40 life either. It's 20.
Yeah, but we go to 40 life, I guess.
I mean, we can adjust it however we want to. It's our fucking tournament.
Yeah, it is.
Do it 100 card.
Yeah.
Do it 100 card and do it fucking 40 life. It's fine.
Yeah. What sucks is a lot of planeswalkers are somewhat over $10, so
Sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Limited.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Limited.
what
Oh,
I'm
man.
saying is I just don't want to see like 5 of the same planeswalkers. I hope.
There's one planeswalker we have to ban.
Which one?
It's the one that fucking steals other people's planeswalkers.
Oh,
There's a planeswalker that steals planeswalkers, and
Pretty sure-
if everybody plays that planeswalker, we're gonna have a problem because you can't have.
technically, Dahada does that.
No, not that one. There's a planeswalker that is the best Oathbreaker planeswalker, and it's one of it's gonna have to be banned.
Is it Nicol Bolas one?
No, ask Hector. We were talking about it on fucking. It's one of those cards that it's gonna break the tournament. Like we just can't. But let's finish this conversation off the stream.
Yep.
So it was good having you, Trey. We hope to have you on a couple of episodes in the future, and we had fun sharing with you guys, letting us, giving you a peek into our favorite commanders. If we do have deck lists for most of these commanders, so if anybody wants to see them, please drop it in the comments, let us know. And if you have any episode ideas or suggestions you'd like to see, also in the comments or shoot us a message. Remember to check out Josh on his Facebook page, Tenchi Mutsu, which if you take a second here, Josh, I'll just put that in the comments on the stream real quick.
Yeah, we'll do.
So that they can find you. And Trey also on Twitch. What was your handle? Kermit Frog?
Current Games 20.
Kermit Games 20. So we will see you guys next time, and happy games.
All right.